I like to be the one to figure out who done it.
I've prayed about it, and God is going to give us what He wants to give us. I've told Him I want snow, but I'm pretty sure that His entire creation and movements across the world and what He does here in the southeast of the U.S. is not solely based on what I want. I can hear trees falling or big limbs falling just every few minutes. Hey guys, welcome to this week's vlog. It's gonna be a little different. It's January 22nd. We have an ice storm coming. So there's that. We were supposed to get 1.5 to 2 feet of snow earlier in the week when they first started coming out with the forecast. As usual, as it progresses, it's changed. Most of the time it changes to nothing at all. And this time it looks like, as of right now, even Ryan Hall, y'all, is saying we're probably going to get some ice and that it's going to be bad. I am close to my work, where I used to work. I'm meeting some work buddies for lunch at a Mexican restaurant called Maria Bonita, and I'm excited about that. It really means a lot that my coworkers want to have lunch with me and will, text me and ask me out to lunch. And I just really appreciate that. I'm looking for them now. I think I still have about 5 or 10 minutes. I try to get here early so I don't make them late or me be late and miss them. By the way, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Sonia, if you're new. I am a retiree for about a year, married to George, and we have 2 dogs, and we live in Mount Juliet, Tennessee, close to Nashville. My work was actually in Antioch, and there's some really nice corporate offices out this way close to the new mall that's been here for a couple of years now, I guess. A little bit going on. To my knowledge, I have not been sick, but I did have some hearing loss that happened a couple of days ago, and I did have to go and be seen because it was a sudden hearing loss, and turns out it appears to be just congestion, which I didn't even know that I had. So they've given me meds, and I guess it's doing its thing. I have antihistamine and Flonase that I am doing nasally. I guess it's working, so it's draining, and that's why I don't have a very good voice right now. Wow, that took a lot of explaining to actually get out. I am curious to see what's going to happen with this storm. I am severely disappointed that it's not going to be the big snow of the century, that we thought we were going to have. It looks like right now it could be the ice storm of the century. I've prayed about it, and God is going to give us what He wants to give us. I've told Him I want snow, but I'm pretty sure that His entire creation and movements across the world and what He does here in the southeast of the U.S. is not solely based on what I want. It's taken me years to realize that the universe doesn't travel around me only. But yeah, I have put my request in for snow, and He doesn't always answer my prayers, because sometimes my prayers are a little offbeat and selfish, or but He knows that. He knows my heart. He knows what I need. He is my Father, and so He's going to be looking out for us, and He's going to take care of us whatever happens. So we're just going to read, and we're going to watch TV, and we're going to vlog until the power goes out, and then we'll do something else. So stay tuned and see what happens, because it's going to be interesting. Okay, I got to go. It's about time.
Hey guys, well, it is Friday. I think it's the 23rd, something like that. We have a winter storm approaching. It's supposed to arrive sometime tomorrow morning, I think. Tomorrow's the day. So I need to return my Frida McFadden library book today. I had to renew it. I didn't even get started on it until after it was due, pretty much. It was a page turner, and I did get through with it, so I need to take it back. But I told George, I said, we're going to be snowed in for who knows how long. So we may as well just grab lunch and just kind of enjoy the day out, only for a little while. I got things to do at home, and I've been throwing it off all week long. I have not had a very good productive week or two here. Farmville, let me tell you, that probably sucks about 2 hours, if not more, out of my day, and I'm going to have to put a time limit on it. I'm just going to have to quit that or not do it as much, but it's very addictive. And it's taken away all the other things I want to do. However, we're going to go and have a little Greek lunch and a drink and return my library books. So let's go do that. But I do highly recommend Frida McFadden. There's a lot of twists and turns. I will say that I did figure this one out for the most part. Not all of it. Not all of it. There were still some surprises. But I like to be the one to figure out who done it. I'm trying to think, if I were the author, how would I have made this play out? And I was right on one sense of it, but there was another twist. Anyway, let's go do this day. I'm happy to go and get out for a little while, and then we're going to be snowed in, and I hope the power does not go out, because they're saying now, I think it's like 3 to 5 inches of snow and ice, or snow and sleet, and 3/4 of an inch of ice, which is, it's pretty concerning. All right, let's go do the day. Neighborhood road is brined.
It's pickled.
Milk is still pretty stocked. Bread is stocked in some places, so still doing pretty good. Every day we think of something else that we need to pick up in case we're locked in for a while, so we need to get cat food.
I prefer this. Put a little cheese on it, kind of tastes like grape nuts.
Okay, my Frida McFadden book is returned, and I bought this one, An Amish Christmas, which, I don't know, maybe I'll read it later in the year, but it looked like it would be really cute. I actually bought this book at the library. It was only $1 in their discard pile. Guys, it is Saturday morning and we are awaiting this ice snow event. I think it's supposed to start out as snow and turn to ice. Possibility of rain. Maybe, maybe not. We don't know how it's going to turn out. We have a possibility of getting 3/4 of an inch of ice in some forecasts. We'll just have to wait and see. But taking you along with us, I am putting up my vlog out on the internet, sending all my links and all the different places. And then we're gonna monitor the weather. I haven't even had coffee yet. I ran back here. We stayed up late last night watching Ryan Hall. And then we got up this morning about 7. So my vlog goes live at 7. And I like to try to push out the link as soon as possible because it helps YouTube. If it gets a lot of attention right away, it'll do better and they'll push it out further. That's what I've heard. Yeah, I'm in the middle of doing that now, and I thought I'd pick up the camera and because we're taking you with us through the weekend. It's supposed to be bad today and tomorrow. This month is moving right along, but it's been a good month so far, and I hope it continues. All right, I'm gonna do this, and this girl, well, she needs some coffee. Okay guys, it is starting to come down. I'm in my sunroom. It's very cold out here, but it's not near as cold as it is outside. So exciting. My sunroom is a little messy right now. I have another vlog going simultaneously as we have life group coming over. We haven't set the new date. We had to cancel. I will be redecorating the house, and I'll be doing that in a separate vlog. It's here. The storm is here. It's very light snow right now. Whew, this is gonna hurt. Opening the door. You can hear dogs barking. I don't know what they're barking at. There's somebody down there. Yep, it's starting. So we have on our local weather. I think this is channel 4. We have some relaxing going on the couch here. And Maddie, you can always see her pink blanket in the floor because she loves it, so I keep it there. It looks messy, but who cares? She's comfy. She has been waiting on me to sit back down, but I'm gonna go do my Devo, and I'm gonna walk on the treadmill. I'm gonna do some of my morning routines and the things that I do on Saturday. All right, it is 12:06, and George brought me some hot tea. It was so sweet. I asked for a few blackberries on the side. And I am answering comments from the latest vlog. And it is really snowing outside. Here's what we're working with. I am looking out the window right now. I'm not outside. It's really cold. So we're going to go with this. But yeah, it's almost covered all of the grass. Dexter loves the snow. However, Maddie, you might be able to see some of her little footprints here, but she would not go out. You can see where she turned around and came back in. A little chihuahua, man. That snow just covers her up. There goes George and Dexter down the street talking to her neighbor. All right, you can kind of see how much we have. It's not that much really. Probably a couple of inches, maybe. Working on the third one. Hasn't even completely covered the grass yet.
Not going in there.
can hear David across the street. Yeah, she's coming down. She hasn't changed to ice yet. Also, George moved the RAV4. That's our Flintstone mobile that he uses every now and then. He moved it up in the driveway in case the trees start to fall on it. So it's coming down, y'all. Don't laugh. Do not laugh at me. My coat does not have a hood, and let me tell you, I'm gonna start next year. I think I'm gonna get me a different coat, maybe a warmer one for January, but this one keeps me pretty warm. I have added this hat today, which I usually wear only in January and February during the snowy, icy weather. I have this really thick scarf that I usually put over my head, and actually would have had it over my head too if I weren't doing this video. And then my sister-in-law made this little cowl. It goes around my neck, and that has been wonderful. It's keeping me warm. My hands are really cold right now. I should have worn gloves, but I usually have them in my pocket. But I'm filming right now, so I don't. It's really exciting to be out here in the snow. I love the snow. You know, growing up, some of my most fondest memories were when it snowed, as is probably the rest of you out there. You probably have some really good memories when it snowed. Some of you probably have some really bad ones. I remember almost careening off of a hill in a neighborhood that was icy one time, not realizing there were still icy patches, and that ended my driving in the snow. I do have fond memories in the snow as a child. My mother was always excited when two things happened. One was Christmas, and the other was snow. She loved a good snow, and there's something about being all cozy and indoors. That was usually the one day of the year that we would work a puzzle, and she would fix Dr. Pepper heated with lemon in it. It was really good. It was always just this cozy feeling, and Mom made that special for me as a child. And we slid down the hill behind us on trash bags. It was a perfect little hill. So it was just a fun little time. Snowbird. And every afternoon after the snow, we would gather around the TV to see if we were going to go to school the next day. I'm getting cold, so I'm going to go back in the house. I just wanted to take you along, though, and let you see where we are. At some point, it's supposed to turn into an ice issue this afternoon, tonight, and into the morning, and that's going to be the most treacherous. You know, we could have trees down and power lines down and things like that. So I hope we're prepared, and we'll just have to see what happens. All right, I'm going to focus getting up the stairs. We'll talk to you guys here in a few, indoors. Just have to show you Little Bit's winter box. Now, he is in the basement right now, and he will be for a while, but he usually comes in if it's too much below freezing, but this keeps him warm. It looks tacky on our front porch. I put a blanket out there for him when he wants to sit and, you know, look at the birds or whatever. But I need to straighten up the cushions. It's just kind of been a long winter so far, but we'll get to it when spring comes. Let me in.
I'm sorry we're closed for the inclement weather.
You have to let me in. I would be amiss if I didn't mention that we've been watching Ryan Hall here, because he's been a big part of this weekend and will continue to be, because we still have another day to go through. Oh, it looks so pretty in the dark. Got a little bit more snow. I'm looking out the window. You can see the footprints out there. We got a little bit of sleet, but no major icing yet. George has fixed us a comfort meal. We have a pork chop and beans and cornbread.
It's pork and beans.
Valentine's Day will be here soon. So just putting little pops of pink in here and there. But I'm very anxious to eat this dinner, so let's get to it. Hey guys, well, it is almost 10 p.m. and I am ready to go to bed. We didn't really get a whole lot of sleep. There is just a little layer of sleet on top of the snow to make it crunchy, so it's no longer soft. I think it's about 20 degrees, something like that. Right now we have a pocket of dry air that's over our area. I don't know if you call it dry. Nothing's falling from the sky, and it's gonna be a while, probably early tomorrow morning. It'll pick back up again as ice, and that'll be interesting to see, what's gonna happen tomorrow. So for today, we're okay. We still have power. We've been cozy. The only thing we have going on is that Maddie does not want to go outside and pee. And we don't really think she's peed inside either, so we just need to figure out how to get her to go.
Oh,
and
squeeze her real hard.
She hasn't gone, and she normally will go on the paper. Anyway, we're gonna go to bed, call it a night, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. But yay, so far so good in this winter storm. We will see you guys tomorrow morning. I don't know if you can see the ice. I don't want to go out in the sunroom because it's going to be really cold, but I'm just trying to give you a shot of the ice from in here. This is a much better shot. I think it's starting to turn to rain because it's not as icy as it was a few minutes ago. But you can see it a little bit. Okay, I just had to get a nighttime shot because everything is so glassy outside. Like, look at that. It looks like we have a white ocean out there. Or a white skating rink. I'm sure it is. Okay, it's like 3:30 in the morning, and I just woke up because I always wake up about this time. And it's freezing rain, and it looks like it's going to for a while. We are right at the line. It was like sleeting when I first looked out the window. Then it seemed to kind of turn to rain. Now it's not doing a whole lot, but yeah, we're right on that line, and the futurecast shows us in ice. Like Mom is just probably 20 to 30 minutes away, and it looks like she's already rained. I don't know. I turned the camera on and I heard popping sounds in the woods, so I think limbs are breaking. And as you saw, the bushes were pretty packed with ice. So I don't know. I guess I'm gonna go to bed. See what happens. See where we are in the morning. Well, it is about 6:30 in the morning. I don't know what I look like. However, 64,000 people in Nashville have lost power, and we still have power. So I woke up after I went back to sleep because I heard a tree exploding. That's a joke if you watched Ryan Hall. It's not a joke. It didn't explode. It probably just fell and then exploded. When I heard that, I jumped up and made coffee and also made hot water in the kettle. George has gone downstairs to get the thermos that we never use so that we can maybe have hot tea later, because we like to have either hot tea or coffee in the afternoon, and that'll just be a morale booster if the power goes out. The dogs won't go out. Even Dexter won't go out and do his business this morning. So we have paper. They will go on the paper.
I sure tried to show them how to go out, but
yeah.
they wouldn't
So
do it.
George has gone to get the thermos, and I think I might take a shower real quick just to make sure I get a hot
goodness.
shower for the day.
Use soap this time.
And then there's a couple of, woo! We loud this morning.
One of our rhododendrons is no longer with us.
Oh, we lost a rhododendron. Dadgummit. Dadgummit. Oh, well. I am going to wash up a pot and a few dishes that wouldn't go in the dishwasher last night. Try to get that washed up before the power goes. So I'll see you guys later, but that's where we are right now. So far, our county, Wilson County, hasn't lost power. At least we have it here. What? It's
On the bright
raining?
side, it's coming down as rain.
Yeah, but it's freezing on the surface is what's happening, I think. All right, I've made some oatmeal in the rice cooker, which cooked perfectly, and I'm about to mix all this up. It's got butter and cinnamon and a few walnuts, I believe those are. I might add some blackberries. Sadly, I think we're gonna be losing our rhododendrons. Not sure, but they're all weighted down and bending over. Okay, it is freezing rain right now. Just kind of let you see the ice on our back steps here. It's pretty solid. You can see the trees are bending over with the ice. Let's see. Might be kind of hard for you to tell that there's ice on everything. But every now and then you can hear a big thud where a tree is falling. Cracking, snapping. And I just threw some bread out for the birds. It's gonna be a soggy mess. There's some birds out there. You can see some birds flying around. Bless their hearts.
May even be up to 200,000 at this point in Davidson County alone. You have areas like Gallatin where we're getting power outage reports, Franklin down through Spring Hill, Columbia.
It's like a skating rink. Look at that. George said when you step on the ice, it's just like it's a pond underneath. Are you gonna go? No, she just wants to eat the cat food.
All right.
Not gonna do it, huh? Okay. I just saw a little bird looking for food while ago, so I threw out a little bit of cat food. I don't know if that'll help, but we're in a pretty bad situation here. We still have power. There's the ice situation.
Look at the bush over Larry's yard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the weight of all of this is beginning to pull some things over, pull some trees over. That one fell earlier today. So basically we have freezing rain. All right, so there's the power lines. Okay. Oh, I see a pine tree. A pine tree limb down. Okay, here, look at that. Look at that. So yeah, we're kind of in a bad situation. We haven't lost power yet. Knocking on wood here.
But there's a lot of ice on everything, and it's continuing to rain, which is probably freezing because the icicles are getting longer. And all those trees been cracking and falling all day, and we got another, I don't know, couple hours of rain, and then it's going to get frigid cold. So we could probably ice skate out here tomorrow because all the rain's kind of melted it out, and it'll be a solid sheet of ice, just like all the roads.
Well, I tried to go back to sleep and take a little nap because I woke up at 3:30 and I was up for an hour and a half. And then I slept for another hour, but I didn't get all my sleep in, but I couldn't go to sleep. So anyway, George is going to go ahead and make our pork chops that we were going to have for dinner tonight because
pork chops are much better cooked.
Yes. And I'm going to work on some things in the house. Just kind of trying to get my attention away from all of this so I don't have a lot of anxiety, but it's going to be what it's going to be.
And I'll also say I have no anxiety at all, and I love to get out and drive in the wintry weather. I've driven through ice storms before and always would go out no matter how much snow to get to work, but I'm not driving in this stuff ever. It's solid sheet ice.
Obviously, I'm not dressing up for the event, and I have no makeup on, and I don't intend on putting anything on.
Nor do I.
So I am cold. I don't have on a coat. I just came out. I just came out to do a little bitty tiny video, and it turned into a longer video, but I'm going in now. Meanwhile, in Texas, my daughter and my grandkids were having fun. She froze some little characters in muffin tin pans, and then they had fun ice skating on a little sheet of ice on a cookie sheet. So they had a blast doing that. I plan to keep myself busy by putting all the spring stuff back in the house. I've already got a few things up on the bookshelf. I tried to pick some red books since we have Valentine's coming up, and after Valentine's is over, I will pick some green springy books or anything with spring titles. So Eat, Pray, Love, Eat Cake, just Life Reimagined. That sounded like a spring kind of book, huh? And yeah, the Dating Game, that would be Valentine's. Mostly it's just red. So I just kind of found myself not really wanting to do anything, and it's like that's not good. So when I laid down, I was like, yeah, I think maybe I can get up and do some work in the house, and I just feel like I need to keep moving. Hopefully everything will be okay and the power will stay on, but we'll be good. We'll figure things out. Dexter, how are you holding out during the winter storm? He's doing good. He does not really care to go out anymore. And Maddie certainly won't go out. You're just not going, are you? You're just gonna sit here on your pink blankie while Mama works in the house.
In Tennessee, 68,000 in Kentucky. We do have 35K in Georgia, 20 in North Carolina.
So great, I really appreciate it. Yes, we have been preparing for this, and I'll tell you, people have been very thoughtful.
Okay, so I'm outside right now on the front porch, and I can hear trees falling, or big limbs falling just every few minutes. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but the wind is starting to blow a little bit, and that's concerning because it's really going to make things start to fall. I'm hearing it everywhere. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Wow. Something just fell in the woods behind me. Something just fell across the street. This is starting to... This wind, man. He doesn't want to be out in it either. Poor squirrel. It's just an ice skating rink out there. Yeah, I think we're just a few minutes away from probably losing power. Stay away from the trees. Something's getting ready to fall somewhere. Well, that is totally fascinating, but it is so cold out there when the wind blows, so I've had to come in. But it's just the most unique thing, just standing out there hearing limbs break and like crystals shattering and big booms. And yeah, I'm looking out the window right now. I'm in for a while. I think I'm going to finish decorating, putting out my spring stuff, maybe reading, playing Farmville. Ooh, I should have left my scarf on. Okay, out of here. Bye. Look too bad. All right, starting a new book. I am equipped, including Chihuahua. You just can't do it, huh?
At least I walked around this time.
Oh, well, yeah. Wow, it's still snowing. Huh. Oh, my goodness. All that ice. Wow, okay. Look at that. That's crunchy. He doesn't even break through the snow. It's just ice. right, going to bed. It's 10 p.m. Sunday night. Hopefully we won't have any problems. So far so good. The power has stayed on.
Well guys, it is Sunday night. I am ready for bed. It is probably past 10 o'clock, but we've had a pretty good weekend. I mean, there were a lot of people that lost their power in the counties surrounding us. There was a couple of people close by in our extended neighborhood, not on our street, but we were thankful and grateful that we haven't lost power, at least not yet. Most of the storm is over with. The warnings are over with. There's still 10 to 15 mile per hour winds, but hopefully anything that's going to fall would have fallen already. We could wake up in the morning and our power be gone. We made it through so far, and I'm going to go ahead and close the vlog out. Maddie has joined me. We are ready for bed. Next week, we are hoping to get into some hobbies and just dive into some things that I haven't been able to do this year yet. And I do have some YouTube work I need to do. And so it's going to be a busy, productive week. But we have really had some downtime during this storm. It was really nice. Again, I am just so grateful that we didn't lose power like so many did. And we prayed for all the people that did lose their power, and I am thinking about them tonight as I lay in my warm bed. I know there are shelters about, and people can go to those shelters if they are cold and miserable, if they can get there. I mean, that's the big deal. Would you be able to get there? But again, I'm grateful that the weekend went as well as it did. We saw some interesting things. So, all right, guys. I want to go to bed, or I will keep babbling, but we'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought about this video, this ice storm, and if you've ever experienced an ice storm like that before. I would love to hear your experiences. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Bye now.
I have an antihistamine and Flonase. I have antihistamine and Flonase. I have antihistamine and Flonase